Who is ready for more peeling? Colt is. He is my little cutie helping me as I break out my new box of hangers and see what I can get put on hangers and what I can let go of. This is a swim top, which I need to go through them. I have several and I need to try them on and see which ones I like best. And then let go of the rest. That's a problem for future me, though. Here we have the first item that I'm going to let go of. I'm going to build up a pile right here of items that I am going to bid farewell to. After the video where I practically filled my closet with clothes, you might have thought that I didn't have any more clothes to put in it. Well, that is sadly not true. There are more. In fact, I overdid things. I went out to celebrate a birthday and I ended up having to return home within an hour because I just could not. I did not have the energy and I just felt overloaded. The flesh is weak, y'all. Oh dear. I'm doing my best and I'm trying to tackle this in small sections. Really, I have gone back to 15 to 20 minutes at a time. That is what I can manage right now. And it's a struggle. It's a real struggle. I think maybe even as much mentally as it is physically, simply because I feel like this is not the body I thought I had. I thought I could do more, and it's hard to accept limitations sometimes. In any case, I did my best, and as I was going through these clothes, I found that I had a harder time letting go of things, and that definitely tends to be true when I am not feeling well or when I'm feeling overwhelmed. I actually set aside a shirt for later. It felt too hard to let it go and it felt too hard to keep it, so I thought, well, I guess I'll let it let it sit in a pile on the side. And you can see, like, I'm almost curling up with some of these different pieces, which is kind of interesting to watch from an editing perspective, a looking back perspective. I love when decisions are easy. That is great. And I appreciate it very much when it happens. But that isn't always the case. And when decisions feel hard, I just need to accept that, be kind to myself, and realize that there will be other rounds of decluttering. There will be times when I am ready to let go of more. I'm trying to be realistic about what I keep and don't keep. That dress that I just set down, it's not one that I really wear because of the length. I prefer dresses and skirts that come to my ankles or thereabouts. And really, I don't wear skirts or dresses very often, so I don't need too many of those. In fact, I'm planning to put them in my spare bedroom. I don't need them cluttering the main closet. They can go in there and be pulled out for weddings and funerals and other times when I will use them. And now I'm going to rest for a bit more. Oh, and get some more clothes. I have a bin in my bedroom that was of clothes that had been washed, but I still needed to sort them. I decided I needed my oxygen back after all, so I put that on, and that's giving me a little bit of a boost. And look at me, finally able to let go of that peach dress, which is one of those items. It was kind of a fantasy item. I wish I were someone who liked wearing that kind of dress. But that's not me, and it hasn't been me for the years that I've had it, so it's time to let it go. And now I have stumbled across a shirt that I was thinking I might put an iron on of Cupid in it. So I had to pause there for a minute. I am setting that aside. I don't feel up to that project right now. I did go ahead and set aside the shirt though, so I can do it at some point. Or maybe I'll decide I don't need to do it. This is a cardigan that I love. It's very pretty. I've got lots of different cardigans, and some of them they kind of hit at the hip length, and then I have some that are more of a duster length. Here's one that's a hip length, I guess, and I'm setting it aside, and I'm going to go through lots of them. I'm going to go through them all in a big chunk. Here is one of the duster length ones, so I'm going to set that aside. I've got a couple of empty bins to put them in. That is something that I have found helpful in the past. Sometimes I do it to compare two pieces and see which one I prefer. Other times, like with this case, I can say, okay, I have X number of one style. Can I get it down to this many? And then reduce that amount. And that way I'm able to see all of the colors that I have. And that can sometimes help because I do often have multiples of one shade or one color. Now I'm getting out this load of laundry that Bonnie did for me. She brought it over as I was going to the hospital, actually. Oh dear, I'm like, I am actually not going to be able to see you. Oh shoot. But she left it for me, and I am so grateful because it means that it is less work that I have to do. It's definitely helping now, as you can see. I've got several night shirts again. Oh, and lots of t-shirts. See, here's another cardigan. Oh dear. Yeah, so many clothes. To those of you who may be new to my channel, these are not clothes that I bought all at once. They were purchased over many, many, many years. It's pretty much the first clothes decluttering that I have done has been this year. Before that, I can't really remember the last time I did it was. So, 15 or 20 years worth of clothes purchases in varying sizes. I have let go of a lot of clothes this year, hundreds and hundreds of clothes. In fact, I still have a very robust wardrobe. We'll say. Definitely very robust. However, my goal is to let go of things as I can and as I feel able to. If I feel an emotional tie to something and don't feel ready to let go of something, I don't let go of it until I'm ready. That's okay because I am letting go of things, and I think you'll be surprised of how much I was able to let go of in this session. I'm happy with how much I was able to let go. Let's bring in some more clothes to go through because yeah, apparently there's no end to the clothes. Oh jeez. Ah. My little boys kept going in and outside. Good times out there, I guess. And here is a shirt that I decide, let's put this on instead. Ta-da! So I'm just was switching out shirts. The struggle was still real. I found myself having a hard time letting go of things, but I am continuing to do that. My pile of clothes to let go of is growing. When I opened up a new box of hangers, it was a box of 50. You can see I've got a handful plus, I don't know, about 12 or 13 in that bag right there. I also have another box. If I don't need it, then I can return it. If I use all of the hangers plus the ones that I already have, that means I will have 150 tops. So that feels like a lot. It feels like too many, really, especially when I go in and look at the closet itself and how full it looks. But, as previously mentioned, this is a first round of peeling. I am going to see which of the clothes that fill my closet are ones that I actually wear and which ones I don't. For now, I'm really focused on getting things where they need to be so I can actually use them. That is definitely something that is worth celebrating. I'm coming across a few skirts, and in most cases I am letting go of them. There are a couple I want to keep, so I gotta decide how I'm going to hang them and where I'm going to hang them. There was a Harley Quinn costume that arrived after Halloween one year. Oh. All right, so I'm bringing this bag down and emptying it. More hangers! Let's get this stuff done. I have to admit I would let more of these LuLaRoe shirts go if they didn't have sayings on them that I arranged to get put on them. But we'll see. We'll see if I wear them. Oh, look, another t-shirt. I did most of the t-shirts all together in one video, but a few were tucked away amongst other clothes. Coming across some dresses. And look at me piling stuff up there. Got some pieces that just are going to go into bins in the closet. And I left this in. I did a lot of resting. I always do a bit of resting when I do my videos. I take rest breaks. I definitely did this time around. And I've discovered that these blue IKEA bags are great for clothing. So I am putting all of the clothing that I am letting go of into this bag. And it is full. And these bags are not small either. Pretty happy about that. I'm very happy about the amount of clothes that I am getting rid of in this particular batch. I do have more clothes to hang up, but we'll just keep going. All right, let's break open another little bag here. Here is another shirt that I like. A jacket that I need to try on, but I'm just going to tuck it in with the other jackets. This is a white shirt that I was thinking about dyeing, and I'm not sure if I will dye it or if I will just let it go. White shirts and I do not get along. They inevitably get stains, and ain't nobody got time for that. Look at me. I'm like, oh, I guess if I must, I must. Time to get some more dresses onto hangers. I do have more dresses than I thought I did, which can be good. I don't know. I don't need a huge number of them, but it is nice to have a few choices. Let's go ahead and put these clothes away. I have got the top sections for short sleeve tops. The bottom section on the left is for 3/4 sleeves and long sleeve, and then the bottom one on the right is for my t-shirts. And I do still have room. Not a huge amount of room, but there is still room, which is good because I know that there are a few more. All right, let's talk about what I didn't get done. I saved the all of the cardigans for future me. That will be in an upcoming video. I've got a few more bags of clean laundry that I need to go through that Bonnie did for me. A lot of those are more linens and blankets and things, but I think there are some clothes mixed in. I know that there are some more clothes mixed in with the boxes of Mount Doom. And of course, there are clothes that I have worn, and so they are now dirty and need to be washed. That is just a never-ending cycle that we all experience. But I have to say, it is very exciting to realize that I am nearing the end of the clothes sorting journey. At least round one of the clothes sorting journey. It's been a very, very long journey, and I really feel like I have gotten rid of about 500 pieces of clothing, at least, and that is kind of scary to think about. It's pretty cool.